So hello guys, welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. Well, I'm still very shocked. I'm still very much in shock over the Nigeria airline scam. Well, a lot of people still think that this particular news is just mere news that is not that serious. In fact, today I posted something on my Twitter and I said, so we are just relaxed and chilled as Nigerians after it was revealed that Nigeria Air was a total scam, fraud, more than 128 billion naira in people's pocket, and we are not leaving. The Yahoo boys, hush puppy, no do rich like this. Efcc needs to act quickly. Someone replied me, he said, Adamslink, what did you expect from us? Just pray for Nigeria. Then another person said, one of the reasons we need Peter Obi as our president. Well, I think I should mainly explain this thing to some Nigerians who don't really understand the gravity of the situation that we are in. Let me explain it in a common language that I think you guys might understand. Nigeria Airline. During President Muhammadu Buhari regime, the second term, they were instigating on this Nigeria Airline, and the aviation minister promised before President Muhammadu Buhari will leave office that Nigeria Airline will fully be functioning. And indeed, they did a ceremony unveiling some airplanes rating Nigeria Airline. Nigeria was so happy about it. Fast forward to yesterday, House of Rep just announced that the whole scheme, the whole idea Nigeria Airline was a total scam. And apparently more than 120 billion naira was spent. According to David Honde, he said, by the way, this is the plane ETAPL at Boy International Airport, Addis Ababa, on Monday, June 5th. The Nigeria Air branding has been taken off while it continues its regular Mogadishu Addis shuttle. Don't forget to hope very hard and keep on hoping. So, well, before then, check out this news. 19 Yahoo boys were recently arrested. No, EFCC secured a court sentence of 19 Yahoo boys. So EFCC secure accommodation in prison, according to Insta blog. So EFCC secure accommodation in prison for 19 Benin-based illegal internet businessmen, popularly known as internet fraudsters, or you can call them Yahoo boys. 19. So what are EFCC waiting for over this Nigeria airline? I still talk and Nigeria Yahoo boys never do rich like this. More than 128 billion naira. We are not the one that actually did the investigation. It's the is the House of Rep that did the investigation. Well, according to Rude Boy, the one of the Psquare brother, he said, monkeys stole billions, snakes swallow billions. Only in Nigeria now they borrowed an Ethiopia aircraft for a photo shoot worth 190 billion naira. Wetin remain again? They go soon sell this country. Apparently, the aviation sector of Nigerians, some caucuses borrowed planes from Ethiopia, repainted it as Nigeria Airline. They never allowed anybody to go into the plane to take picture to inspect it because the interior wasn't done. It's just the body. They just snap the body, boom, they flew back. Can we just start saying how Ethiopia allowed themselves to be part of this scam? This is the same scam someone like Osh Poppy and all those people usually do. This one is even worse, and they get extradited to United States of America to face jail term in our very home. Our home people go borrow airplanes, pet airplanes with 190 billion naira. There's a site they launched. The site, go and check the site now. The site is not yet complete. How much does it take to design a site? I can design a site for anyone for under $1,000. I can design a site. The site is yet incomplete. Look at it, according to Instagram blog, incomplete Nigeria Air website. The site is not even yet complete. And according to one Bashar Ahmad, who was one of our media assistants to the president, said, Nigeria Air is not a scam. It's not a fraud. The aviation ministry has made a significant progress towards its realization. Branding unveiled, partnership and agreement signed. Most of the operational certificate issued, and operational office opened. Nigeria Air will fly to make Nigeria proud. If they said Nigeria Airline is scam, you guys have spent 190 something billion. Where are the airplanes? If they say it's scam, it's very simple. The aviation will immediately come out to address it and say it is not scam. And they will show video proof. They will even carry media, channels, and everybody to go meet where the airlines are kept. They will inspect everything. So Nigeria will be relaxed that they know that, yeah, okay, those airlines are actually there. So that is the gravity of what is happening now. In case you guys do not know. And there was another news that just recently came out. Another news that came out about an alleged 11 trillion naira. This was according to People Gazette. They said reps allege NNPC spent 11 trillion rehabilitating unproductive refineries. Cite double payment. Rehabilitating unproductive refineries spent 11 trillion naira. We keep saying Nigeria no get money, Nigeria is broke, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is not broke. If federal government just for 1 year said, you know what, we are not going to take from these citizens. Let us spend this budget wisely. Let us in our heart give this budget to the people. And they spent 11 trillion naira budget on Nigerians. Oh boy, Nigerian lives will change. Out of 11 trillion naira budget every year, any budget, I can bet you the amount that actually reflects on Nigerian life is not close to 500 billion naira. Let me say, for example, 11 trillion naira budget a year. The amount that actually reflects on Nigerian lives is not close to 500 billion. And that amount is just to pay salary. It's for salary alone, nothing more. That's the only thing that reflects. Go and check. Because if they actually utilize the 11 trillion naira or the budget, this year budget well, it reflects on Nigeria life. This year budget well, it reflects on Nigeria life. How come we are still complaining about light? Don't be surprised now. Very soon they're going to take my light. They have done it several times, and you guys have seen it over the years. Well, let me know exactly how you feel about that. You guys don't understand what is happening. You guys might be so relaxed. You feel everything is okay. Then also, let's talk about the fuel subsidy. I still wrote something about the fuel subsidy, and I'm not that happy that you guys are kind of like so many people do not see the real fact of this fuel subsidy. I said Peter Obi, Atiku, Tinubu all supported the removal of fuel subsidy. I get why Tinubu is taking the blame and how Peter Obi and Atiku make it look like they will set up things in place to ease the pain of Nigerians first. The best way to remove subsidy is fast, sharply, and instant. No need to romancing it. For the past years, Nigeria government has been romancing it. And let me be completely honest. There is no easy way to remove fuel subsidy if we are honest with ourselves. I keep saying it. The past government should have put things in place. After all, if I keep saying the past government, I just feel like it's not the same APC. It's the same APC. They actually put things in place, but those things they put in place went into private pockets. And obviously, our past president wasn't really concerned. He saw it just to spend, spend, spend. It doesn't really, it's none of his business to check where those money are actually going to. Let me be completely honest, because he actually spent a lot. He borrowed a lot. He's the president that have borrowed so much in Nigeria. He borrowed a lot, he spent a lot, but it never reflected. It never reflected. Just look. So I don't see any easy way of removing fuel subsidy. I don't see any easy way. They romanced it during the time of Goodluck Jonathan. They said they remove 10%, they remove 20%, they keep removing percentage. No. The best way to remove it is to remove it sharply. Remove it once and for all. And then start now. Because they already put things in place. It is no work. Are we going to wait for another few years for them to put things in place that will eventually go into other people's pockets again? So for me, I just think they remove it sharply. That's how I support it. We are all feeling it. I'm not happy getting fuel for 600 naira, 700 naira. I'm not happy the same way that you are not happy. But let there be no fuel subsidy at all. At least we are done with that part. We are done with that lie fuel subsidy. Now let's look the way forward. The next. Well, thank you guys for watching the boy Adamslink. Have a wonderful day, stay blessed. Catch you next time.
Right from the time I was a member of Jonathan's economic management team, I have consistently maintained that we need to remove subsidy. Because for me, it's organized crime. People were just stealing the resources of the country. And that crime has to stop. And I showed my own position in empirical data to show that the amount of fuel we consume is totally far ahead what we are supposed to consume. I showed it in data, comparing with countries like Pakistan, and it's very clear. So I maintained about its removal. And throughout my campaign, go and read my manifesto, I maintained about its removal. If you have a toothache and you go to a dentist, there's a difference between removing your tooth by applying anesthesia, which will alleviate your pain, and just pulling it out. The difference is that I believe it should be removed with conditions, and that condition has to be applied. If I was involved, I would have shown in empirical statistical data how much we are going to save, where we are going to apply it, the gains for the people, so they can, just like I said all throughout my campaign, that I'm going to govern the people by being open, showing them empirically verifiable facts on how the country can be better, and everybody can follow it. Yes, that's what I would have done. That's what are those conditions? That's why I said I would have, go and read my data. I said I'll bring back everything to fiscal viability. There's things you need to do. There's things you need to show. Even when Jonathan was removed it, that was when they came out with Shopee, all of things. There's conditions. It's